Joshua. Damn. I'm about to these haters are trying hard today. But you know, they can't fade a real king blood. They can't fade a real king. You see this pussy ass fool right here? That's getting out of his car? That's what you call a fuck boy. Cause this program, honestly, is so weak that you have like people waiting for you, like Paducey ass people, like they're weak as fuck. Literally, like if you like break it down to like the real deal, to like the people behind the perpetry, like they're just a bunch of little scared ass, weak ass people. So you don't need to be afraid. Like that shit ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to fear. Why do you think I'm coming home and like I didn't say I had a long day? These perps are just stressing me out. Like blah blah. Man, that shit's so fucking weak, bro. I brushed that shit off like nothing, bro. Look at me. You think if I was so stressed out, would I be looking like pimp, like macked out? You know, I know what time it is, bro. I know what time it is, you know? And all this fucking fuckery, that shit don't mean a thing. Because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why about these little fucking Paducey ass people. They're mad because I'm actually beating the system. I'm like, really, like if you got down to it, like people know, they know it's true, and they try to laugh and try to act like, oh, you know, like nothing's going on and shit. But like I'm beating that shit, and I'm gonna keep beating that shit, and I'm gonna stay beating that shit because I ain't a puppet like everybody else. I'm the only one that has the balls enough to stand up. I'm not gonna be a little fucking puppet on their phone walking around checking people in like a fucking babysitter and shit. Like I don't do that fucking weak ass shit. I'm old school. I'm gonna keep it old school, you know what I mean? I ain't no fucking puppet. You could fucking mess with all these other people's minds and make them do shit for money or whatever the fuck interest that they do, because everybody has a free will when it comes to the end of the day. These fucking muppet ass people they think they know what they're doing, but they really don't. They don't know shit. You know? See, I stay on my grind. Like literally people are placed. I don't know how the fuck they time it right, but like I know they give them a time window. So like they'll have these fucking little muppet ass people just like waiting right here and shit, like just to be at every stoplight. But there's so many of them that they'll always catch you. No matter where you go, you're gonna run into a fucking perp. So there's no need to fucking run, like to try to run from it. Especially if you live in a big city. I don't trip on it. I already know I'm a fucking running a perp at this light, the next light, down the street, up the block. That shit don't fucking matter. But you just gotta learn to understand that these people are weak. When you see that, then there's no, you know, there's no need to worry about it. You see, this is my neighbor. And how do I catch this nigga coming outside every time that I get home? Well, because he's a fucktard. You know, that's just how it is. You know, you don't have to get mad and be like, fucking, like, what the fuck? Like, what's that gonna do? These people are fucking ignorant. You don't need to fucking fight them. That's like taking on the whole world. You're not gonna win. So you gotta fight them mentally with the mind. You see that line? That shit's lined up for me. Look at the street. Down that way. Could you tell at the next light's over though there's no traffic? Like you see the gap, I mean, but that's how light fluctuation works. But like literally, these fucking Muppets, like I'm never gonna stop, and I don't feel defeated. I know they do. That's why they're trying to like make me feel some kind of way, but that's just not gonna work because I stay posted on the corner, like not giving a fuck, speaking the truth, sticking to what's right in my eyes. I'm never gonna fall fucking victim or fucking you know, slave to this fucking mentality of fucking fuckery. You know, these people are slaves. Point fucking blank. End of story. Slaves. Like literally slaves. Not only mentally, which is the worst part, they're letting fucking people get into their fucking heads, their thoughts. I'm trying to prevent that shit, because I know that that's what they're trying to access. They're trying to fucking get into my head, and that shit ain't never gonna happen. They could try all they want, but I'm not willingly letting them, like these fucking perps do. I'm not fucking letting people fucking access my fucking consciousness and my thoughts and shit, like these fucking people willingly fucking give up the fucking right to that shit. Like, pff. And then this fucking fucktard right here. Look at this fucking Muppet. Again. Fuck. These fools are fucking puppet ass fucking people. Look. And they still try to keep their head up. Like if it's fucking, like if they're proud of what they do and shit. Like, oh my god. That shit's fucking hilarious. It's pathetic, really. I don't understand. I mean, it used to be original. Like, people used to actually be authentic, you know, and like they try to make it not part of their lives, and they try to, like, you know, once somebody goes inside, or, you know, once somebody is already like pretty much at home, they got to their destination, and they pretend like their fucking lives just go back to normal, and they're just like, oh well, you know, it's it's just for money or for show or whatever. But that shit's honestly fucking weak. Like, I see these people going to fucking church and shit. Like, really? That's the biggest disgrace of all. Like if they make this shit normal, like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these fucking people. It's like if you have to accept it. You know, like, you have to accept this system is the only way that you'll be able to be left alone. You know what I mean? Like, let them fucking pretty much control your life, and then, you know, you'll be left alone. Man, fucking suck a dick. And these people are such fucking sellouts, and I know it. I know they know what they're doing. I don't believe that they don't have a free will of making that choice. I can't believe it. It's not my perception on the things that are going on in the world. These people know exactly what they're doing. So you gotta hold them accountable. You gotta hold them accountable. That's why, like, I get so many mean looks and whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't need to get accepted by the world. The world ain't shit. And it's never gonna be shit. Even though they try so hard to wanna be. I mean, man. You see, the thing is that people are following shit, and they're not even picking, like, actual originality of what they want to do. It's not them. They didn't choose this plan. It was given to them. It was fed to them. I chose this side. If I had another option, what could I choose? To ignore it? To defend it? To fight against it? Or to give in? Those are the only options that you have. If there was more options, I'd probably pick one. But I'm not going to be a slave to it. That's all I know. You're gonna fucking see all the puppets come out of the woodwork. These fucking Muppet ass people, I swear. Like, you can't even fucking talk to somebody because they're a puppet to the system. So, like, eventually that's who they pay homage to. That's who they, you know, whatever perception of it that they think it is, like some kind of street thing, like fucking street cred, or fucking, you know what I mean, to follow the fucking code of the fucking perp fucking AI. Their shit is like fucking far off. They're selling themselves out, they're selling their children out, their children's children, their whole bloodline, they're fucking off. They're gonna fucking all be little fucking puppets enslaved into the system when they're born already. But, you know, that's their choice, whatever. That's the choice they want to make. I ain't gonna fucking make it for them. I know what I'm doing is where I need to be. And sometimes I just gotta let it out there, put it into the universe, because I don't give a fuck. Like, all these people don't really mean shit, because if they're not right here trying to fucking make a difference, trying to let me know, then I don't give a fuck about your ass. Could fuck off somewhere. Suck a dick and die. Cause I'm not like Jesus, but I still give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck about you or what you think. But I still give a fuck about people who give a fuck. And you ain't never gonna change my perception. No matter what the fuck you little puppet ass fucking people try to do. You ain't never gonna bring me down. You ain't never. So fucking pray in the day that if I ever stoop to your level. Just because I'm giving you the fingers because I fucking want you to know that you're pieces of shit. And that what you're doing, the way that you live is fucking toxic to the environment. It should be killing off these trees. These trees should be dying just being around you people. Because this is life. And what you freaking contribute is death. And fucking pieces of shit. Fucking mierda. That's what you fucking Muppets are. Just slaves. Fucking little slaves. Whatever. I'm outie. Catch me right here. You know where I stay at. This is where I be all day, every day. You want to come holler at me? 512 South Rampart Boulevard, apartment 404, Los Angeles, California. My motherfucking name is Anthony Fierro, known as King up in these parts, because I'm the one that fucking beat this program up in this bitch. So stop trying to front like I did it. Shit.